YouTube, what is going on this morning? Welcome aboard, everybody. Drunk Pilot here. Hope you guys are doing well on this Saturday. Welcome to beautiful St. Martin. We are here. We've got the cruise ships behind us. We are flying JetBlue Vacations. We're flying from St. Martin to Jamaica, Montego Bay to be correct, Sangster International. We're doing a Simbit World, A Pilot's Life, Chapter 2, Saturday flight. So, let's see what the sim brief has for us. 2 hours, 18 minutes in the air, 36,000 feet, right around 19.8 thousand pounds of fuel. We're topped off with 180 packs, 5.7 thousand pounds of cargo. So, yes, I did make it a heavy takeoff, because I want to test the limits of the Fenix with the IAE engines on this runway. So I missed last week's flight into St. Martin, so it's been a while since I've been here. So without further ado, I've got a scheduled departure of 8:45. It's around 8:22. So let's hop on in, get some things started, get this puppy off the deck. All right. First things first, batteries. Apply our external power and definitely get some cooling going. Not necessarily for the passengers, but for us. Turn our nav lights on. And I should be able to tell my first officer. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
We are running beyond ATC. So, got that going for us, which is nice. We will tune into the ATIS here in a second. Let me just take a look at our sim settings here. You want cabin ready logic, DCDU. That should be about it. Everything else is normal. All right, pull in our flight. Mass and balance. All that looks good. Load the aircraft. And preliminary checks.
Go ahead.
Thrust levers idle. Engine master 1 and 2 are off. Engine mode selector is normal. Spoilers are up and disarm. Flaps are... Spoilers are down and disarm, excuse me. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Weather radar off. Predictive wind shear off.
The passengers are ready to come on board.
Wiper left, wiper right, off and off.
Yes, you can start boarding.
No worries. I'll get the rest of the crew organized, and we'll make a start in a minute. Or two once the passengers start arriving from the
127.65 for the ATIS.
All stations prepare to start boarding.
Apparently I can't see. 127.65.
Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information echo.
Echo.
Princess Juliana Airport information echo. 1100 Zulu. Wind 095 at 8 few clouds at 1,800. Temperature 29er. 2.26. QNH 1018. Landing and departing runway 10. Transition level 065. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information echo.
Sounds good to me.
Princess Juliana
We have
Airport.
Echo 1018. And going through the overhead. Oxygen crew supply, flight recorder ground control. Do a little testy test. There she is. Going on up. First officer has put us into alignment. Coming on over, going on down. Just for fun. Emergency exit lights can go into arm. No smoking can go into auto. And we are all set on the overhead. Blah, 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 blah. Tune into clearance delivery. I do have VATSIM ready. I've already pre-filed, but no controllers have came online yet. So we're just gonna do beyond ATC for now. Dismiss. Pull up the Atsu. All that looks good. Nav data, up to date. Good for you. Good for me. Init request. Stop playing with my stick. All right, we are JBU 5419. What is my cost index? 8. Flight level 360. Winds are in there like swimwear. Go ahead and align. All right, over to flight plan. And we are ready to get our clearance. Oh, nope, not that one. Clearance delivery, JetBlue 5419 with information Echo request clearance to Kingston. Not Kingston. It's not Kingston, it's Montego Bay.
5419, Juliana delivery. Thanks for information Echo. Expect runway 10, motor to departure, due to transition. Squawk 1601.
Expect runway 10, motor 2 to Gouda, squawk 1601, JetBlue 5419.
JetBlue 5419, read back correct. Contact tower 118.7 when ready
Can't
for
see.
pushback or engine start.
I need my sunglasses. 1601. All right, we're good. Right there. Back in the FMC.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the aircraft is
JetBlue
now fueling
5419, read back correct.
Roger.
Contact tower
Oh, sorry.
118.7 when ready for pushback or engine start.
118.7, JetBlue 5419. Motor 2 to Gouda. Insert. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the charts on my tablet. Gouda, 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 Gouda. Yep, it's gonna be a hard right turn to Motor. 4,000. They want me to hit 420, but here's my issue, and I'll explain it. All right, so most departure clearances, you're basically get to 400 feet and you can start your turn. This is from my knowledge, from what I've been told, from what I've heard. So in this departure clearance, it says 420, then I can start my right-hand turn. But for my FS flights, it dings you if you start banking before 1,000 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1,000 instead of 420. Oh, no. Erase. /1000. Climb. Insert. New thrust reduction, altitude. So we'll see what that does. I'll just make a mental note of that. And they haven't given me a specific altitude, but they want me above 4,000 when I hit motor. So I'm gonna just put 12,000 in there.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done.
And then for
Are we
my
good to
arrival,
start boarding?
yes please.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ILS 7, Lennar 7, no transition. So we'll just see what happens. I'm not entirely sure. Fix info, no. And we definitely want terrain on. Should be done with loading, so we'll go ahead and send this over to the CDU. Send this over to the CDU. There we go. All right. RadNav is good. I'm happy with my fuel predictions. And over to performance. Sync our load sheet. 158.3. It's kind of odd that our gross weight ain't in there, because I did 3, 4. Yep, that clears though. Probably should do a PAX off takeoff, now that I'm thinking about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on to the self-loading cargo service. Please place your large bags into the open locker wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include
7,546 feet of runway.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking
37, 39, 43. Thrust reduction 15, 20. Flex temp 62, flaps 3. That all checks out. I'm gonna go force TOGA though. Just because I'm a little concerned about getting out of here. I don't know if you guys are. This thrust reduction didn't really carry over though. You see 1520, 1520. We've got 1000, 1510. It's kind of weird. Let me just make sure 37, 39, 43, nothing changed there. All right. Go ahead and contact our ground crew. Tell them that we're going to start up the APU.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We're starting the APU. Please stand by as we'll be disconnecting from ground power shortly. Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward. Roger. Hello?
Hi, Captain. All passengers are now on board.
We're still waiting on ground to send us up the load sheet.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement. That should pass some of the time.
No flex. Thrust reduction 1520. Okay.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
I'll run the brief.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions.
Seatbelts
plan to push
on.
and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff. And no need for radar today. We'll plan on a normal thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions? No questions. Okay, that completes the brief.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
19,800 pounds.
Seat belts.
On.
Adiers. Good morning from the cockpit.
Nav.
This is your captain speaking.
Baro rep.
I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's
1018
flight. I hope
set.
you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 36,000 feet. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. Once we push back from the stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin.
Here's the load sheet
As
for
we
you.
head to the departure runway, please make
Thank
sure
you.
you're seated and secured as they make their
No
way around the
problem.
aircraft.
Have a safe flight.
The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. It looks as though the en route winds are in our favor, so there shouldn't be any issue getting to our destination on time. However, we will keep you informed throughout the flight if that changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself...
I don't know if you guys have tried this
able to get going straight away.
Berry Blast lemonade from
enjoy the flight.
Starbucks yet. It's odd. That's about all I have to say about
Cockpit
that.
to ground.
Go ahead.
We're off the ground power, so feel free to disconnect.
Roger. Stand by, please.
Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground.
Before start
There's
checklist.
the passenger count, the crew
Parking
count,
brake.
and the total souls count.
Set.
Plus yourself,
Takeoff
of course.
speeds and thrust.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Toga.
Okay, I'll let the crew
V1,
know, and we'll get closed up
3,
as soon as
7,
we can.
VR, 1, 3, 7, V2, 1, 4, 3. Windows.
Closed.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Okay. JetBlue 5419 request startup and pushback.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
JetBlue 5419, Juliana Tower. Pushback and engine start approved.
Virtual airline flight.
Face
You might
west.
want to start it now if you haven't already. We're ready to disconnect.
Push and
Thanks very
start
much for
approved,
your help.
facing west,
Straight ahead,
JetBlue
we'll see you
5419.
Cabin crew, please set doors to automatic.
Hello? Oh, you get back over here. And you push me like a man. Oh, I forgot to hit backwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your its embrace position, which you must adopt if you hear praise.
Nope, 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 nope. Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Somebody's flying a F-18 around here. Play away with me. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Do a little flight control check. Left, right, up, down, left, right. JetBlue 5419, request taxi.
JetBlue 5419, runway 10, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 10, JetBlue 5419. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Oh, off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
0.3% down. Oh,
Hello?
Hi, Captain.
0.2%
The
set.
cabin is secured for takeoff.
Rudder trim.
Thanks.
Let me
Neutral.
know when we're ready to take off,
After
and I'll
start
get the crew
checklist
seated
completed.
and secured.
I will, no problem.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Let's see how our 80 degrees back there. And we're gonna have to turn our packs off here in a minute. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
All aircraft be advised, information Foxtrot now current. QNH 1018.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
JetBlue 5419, runway 10, ready for departure.
JetBlue 5419, Juliana Tower. Wind 095 at 7, runway 10, cleared for takeoff.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 10, JetBlue 5419. Checked. Checked.
Cabin is now secure for
Checked.
takeoff.
Flap setting.
Whoa! Config 3.
Config 3. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Sorry about that. That kind of scared me. On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
You were a little bit off center line, buddy.
this is the lead flight.
I don't know if anybody told you that.
Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information.
Clear for departure.
There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require
Takeoff runway
compliance
confirmed.
with this information
Approach
as well
path
as
clear
all
of traffic.
local instructions, like information signs and posters. Fasten seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt to release your seatbelt. Lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain
On runway 10
and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the strap located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or laboratory. Cabin lights will now be turned on. Reading light buttons are located above your seat.
All right.
Thank you for your attention.
I'm ready to go if you guys are. Let's reset my clocks. Landing lights on. Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
10 confirmed.
Runway 10 confirmed.
On runway
TCAS.
10.
TARA.
On runway
Packs 1 and 2.
0.
That is why you have checklists. Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
All right.
On runway 10. On runway
Take off.
10.
Check.
Montego SRS runway 10.
Thrust set 100 knots. V1 rotate. Positive climb.
You're up.
Gear up.
JetBlue 5419, contact Juliana departure 128.905.
128.905, JetBlue 5419. I think I just stepped on someone.
JetBlue 5419, contact Juliana departure 128.905.
128.905, JetBlue 5419.
Negative, Juliana departure on 128.905.
128.905, JetBlue 5419. Okay, I shouldn't have been as worried as I was about the runway length. I made it in plenty of room.
Cabin crew, you're free to move around the cabin.
And we are on our merry way. And we can certainly turn our packs back on.
Standard cross-check. Passing flight level 055. Now.
I don't think we're going to worry about hitting Modor at or below, or at or above 4,000. I think we're definitely going to pass that, as we are at about 7,000 right now. 6,900. Can we get 7? 7. There we go. Seatbelts off. Juliana departure, JetBlue 5419, 11,000 for 12,000? I don't know, you never gave me an altitude.
JetBlue 5419, Juliana departure, identified, climb to flight level 180.
However, you are reminded that for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times in case of turbulence or any other potential incident.
Climbing flight level 180, JetBlue 5419. Clear right, Nav.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, guys.
JetBlue 5419. Contact San Juan Oceanic Radar 128.65.
128.65, JetBlue 5419. See ya. San Juan Center, JetBlue 5419 with you. Flight level 160.
JetBlue 5419. San Juan Oceanic Radar. Identified. Climb to flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, JetBlue 5419. See how our
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we will be starting our in-flight movie. If you require headphones, please contact the flight attendant and we'll be happy to help. For those of you who brought your own, you can plug them into the armrest beside you.
go ahead and turn our autopilot on.
Thank you.
And we'll let you guys enjoy the flight. I'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I unpaused it. I did have to pause it for a little bit, and then I unpaused it, and kind of, when it came back, it went into kind of a nosedive, so we're just going to keep that going.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed,
you pull up my ATC.
Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing
San Juan Center, JetBlue 5419 with you.
Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated in the steering class landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now.
336 descending to 270, JetBlue 5419.
Once we've landed.
JetBlue 5419, San Juan Oceanic Radar, identified. JetBlue 5419, contact Kingston Radar 128.1.
128.1, JetBlue 5419. Kingston Radar, JetBlue 5419, flight level 326 for 270.
JetBlue 5419, Kingston Radar, radar contact. JetBlue 5419, you were assigned flight level 360. I show you at flight level 323. Climb to flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, JetBlue 5419. I'm just going to go ahead and call ready for descent.
JetBlue 5419, ready for descent.
JetBlue 5419, Lena 7, runway 07, descend to 1,800 feet, QNH 1015.
Leonard 7 arrival, runway 07, descend to 1,800 feet, JetBlue 5419. All right. Let's go ahead and get our ATIS.
Sphinxter Airport information, November. 1300 Zulu. Wind 0 tree 5 at 4 few clouds at 2,400. Temperature tree 0. Dew point 21. QNH 1015. Landing and departing runway 07. Transition level 180. Advise on initial contact. You have information, November. Sphinxter Airport information, November. 1.
All right. Go ahead and pull up the approach here. Looks like our minimums are 305. I have control.
You have control.
9,646 feet available.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions. And we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate for ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxiing. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
142. We're gonna go medium. Max reverse. Speaking of, I don't think my reverse worked yesterday, so just gonna see what's going on here. Profile specific, Fenix A320, F2, F1. Oh. Cancel. What was that? Auto throttle off. I gotta try and fix this, my landing rate on the A320. I wonder why my FS flights is not working. Connection successful. Keeps on telling me the current session has ended. This is frustrating, man. Upload new plan. I don't know. I think she's not gonna work. QNH 1015 set. QNH 1015 set.
1015 set. Passing 14,500. Now.
JetBlue 5419. Contact Sangster approach 120.8.
120.8. Have a good day. Sangster approach, JetBlue 5419. With you, flight level 12,400.
JetBlue 5419. Verify information, November.
We have information November on board, JetBlue 5419.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
JetBlue 5419 Sangster approach. QNH 1015. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 07.
Expecting radar vectors, ILS runway 07, JetBlue 5419.
Negative, QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, expect radar vectors, ILS 07, JetBlue 5419. Approach checklist.
Barrow rep.
1015 set.
1015 set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
305 feet set.
Auto brake.
Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and then all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
I'm sure they're gonna have me overfly and then make left base midfield. Oh, sorry.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Y'all gonna give me a turn? Hello? Here we go.
JetBlue 5419, leave Wiener heading 165. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 07.
Heading 165, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 07, JetBlue 5419.
JetBlue 5419, turn left, heading 165, vectors for the approach.
Left turn heading 165, vectors for the approach, JetBlue 5419. Alright, go ahead and activate the phase. Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase. With flaps 1. I thought I was close. Flaps 2. Go ahead and arm localizer. flaps 3.
Bang. Pitch. 1000.
Cabin crew, seats for landing, please.
Alright, we've got localizer. I put my stuff out way too soon. I come to realize. It's just, it seemed like I was slowing down way too fast. So I was trying to get my flaps out. It's all good. We're gonna make this a nice landing. All right, we've got glide slope. Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Approaching 07.
500.
Put in just a little bit of rudder.
100 above.
300.
It'll be fine.
Minimums.
Continue.
200.
Glide slow.
40.
Too
30,
low. Terrain.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
4.
Spoilers. No reverse engine 1 and engine 2.
Remaining.
All aircraft be advised information
No
on
reverse. What the heck, man?
H1015.
7,000 feet
Oh, well.
remaining.
That's all right. What are you doing, buddy?
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic... Fasten your belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the...
So Beyond ATC did not hand me off
Smoking is not permitted in
to tower.
the smoking area. On
Did not give me a turn for final.
pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your self-loading cargo journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information,
So what the heck is that all about?
Facebook page, Twitter, or the official self-loading cargo app. Thank you.
Flaps coming up. Speed brakes are down, disarmed. I guess we'll just go ahead and tune ground. Sangster ground, JetBlue 5419, request taxi to the gate.
JetBlue 5419, welcome to Sangster Airport. No suitable gates for your aircraft exist at this airport according to your scenery data. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
What? Taxi pilot's discretion, JetBlue 5419.
This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin.
Fine.
As your belongings disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
After landing checklist,
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
off.
After landing checklist completed.
There is plenty of space, dude. What are you talking about? gonna swoop around
Cabin crew, please
that
disarm
tug.
doors.
Whoa. All right, guys, welcome to Montego Bay. Excuse me.
Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able
That's
to leave the
important.
aircraft. Thank you.
Oh, I guess Jetway doesn't want to come out. Okay. Fine.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
Hope you guys enjoyed that flight. Sorry about the pause in the middle of it. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow with another flight. Yeah, that's about all I got for you. So make sure to love each other, love yourselves, stick around for the replay, and I will see you guys later.
Please take care and hold.
sparks and wires. I sign the dotted line, tell it yours to mine, no anesthetic.